Okay, so today I wanted to give my thoughts on the WNBA All-Star game that happened this past Saturday. Apologies for being a little late to it, but Team WNBA does end up winning with 117 points to Team USA's 109 points. So I think overall that this was a really fun game to watch. I wish that Angel would have been on the starting lineup and everything, but you know, as was said, she really proved herself and she got to close out the game. She got her double-double and the first rookie to get a double-double and an all-star game, by the way. So just Angel doing Angel things, getting another double-double. Very, very pleased by that. Caitlin had a rookie record for assists with 10 assists. And I wonder if eventually she'll break the all-time record. That's 11 by Sue Bird and everything, so that'll be interesting. You know, the shots weren't really falling for Caitlin, but, you know, having all that assist, you know, congratulations to her. And there was this great play with her and Angel, and there's two angles of it, so I'm going to post those right here. Hopefully I don't get anything for copyright. That assist was the one moment I really wanted in this game, and to finally get it, I got exactly what I wanted. So thankful, what a great moment. Shout out to Arike Ngubawale for being the MVP for the All-Star game, breaking the record for most points in the event. 34 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists. This was all scored in the second quarter, by the way, as far as I remember. So, yeah, she absolutely went off, hit a lot of hard shots as well. So, definitely got to give her 10s. And, you know, just what an insane moment. So, definitely well-deserved for MVP, obviously. And, you know, shout out to both teams. You know, I really enjoyed watching them play. Ajawilson did Ajawilson things and still had a spectacular game. So, we love to see it. And then here's this other play that I really liked. So, it was Angel, and then basically she has a block from Brandon Stewart, and then it is the one where she gets the layup at the end. I thought that this was really cool.
Here's Stewart going to work on Reese. Gets partially blocked by Angelreese. Reese running the floor. Oh, what a pass! Jonquil Jones on the money to Reese. Big to big.
And an incredible catch and finish for Angelreese to be able to corral that and finish. Well done.
Next up, you're just going to see some of my favorite pictures from the event that I saw on Twitter. I'm most pleased that we got the Caitlin and Angel assist because this is exactly what we were all waiting for. So, you know, we got some pictures of them and, you know, some of the other women there. Always love an Angel and Asia moment particularly. And then there was this other really cool moment where this girl asked for Angel shoes and she actually gave them to her, so I have it here. And then I have a photo of like what the actual shoes look like because I was curious, so I'll have them both. Skills challenge also happened that weekend, and big shout out to Alicia Gray because not only did she win the skills challenge, she won the 3-point contest as well. And this is the first time a player has ever done this in the same season, so gotta tip my hat off to her. And yeah, she really ate. She had some good moments in the All-Star game as well, so definitely a player I'm gonna keep my eye out for the future. Also, some quick updates in terms of thoughts on the season so far. Number one, picture Kalia Copper. So I mentioned in my video I did about the 2024-25 season, I believe that I was going to start watching some other teams and see how I thought about them. So I did watch some other teams and see everything, and so I like the Phoenix Mercury so far. I really like Kalia Copper. She's one of my favorite players to watch, and I just think that she's excellent. Like all the excellent games that she's stringing together back to back. I like her personality a lot, so she's definitely a new favorite for me, and I basically watched the Phoenix Mercury just to watch her play and everything. They had that one game where like 3 starters were out against the Fever and stuff, so yeah, but she really willed her way into that. Like, she did whatever she could to try to bring the team together. Unfortunately, they lost, but I'm pretty sure she dropped 30 that night, so Kalia Copper definitely has to be one of my favorites. But I think my teams, for the most part, are staying my teams, and I added the Phoenix Mercury onto that. But I did watch some other teams and kind of just see what they were giving in regards to that. The Chicago Sky won against the Las Vegas Aces. Now, this was something that I was not expecting at all. I definitely thought the Aces were going to win this game and everything. But yeah, I mean, Chicago just started off really strong, and I always just hold myself with bated breath because watching the Aces being one of my teams, sometimes they kind of start off a little sluggish, but then they always get it together and win in the end. And yeah, they just didn't really have the best game and everything. Kelsey Plum has just not had a good couple games and everything. She's one of my favorite players to watch. I really like how she plays. I like her spirit. She's a similar height to me. I think she's great, but unfortunately she hasn't just had a few good games. But, you know, I think she'll get it back. Ajawilson, absolutely incredible. One of my favorite players to watch and everything. I was really happy to see the Sky win and have that moment because they really needed it, honestly. Like, there was a string of, you know, really bad games and stuff like that. Like the New York game, the officiating, that's the worst officiating that I've ever seen and stuff. I always hear people say like, oh, the refs got to be paid and, you know, they want certain things to happen. After watching that game, there was some foul play. They should have got to the free throw line way more than they did. There's certain fouls that were called against them, didn't make any sense. There's multiple times Angel got fouled. Why is she not getting to the line? That didn't make sense to me. And so, yeah, there was something there. I just had moments where I was just frustrated, like watching the game and certain decisions that were made in regards to that. There's the Marina Mayberry trade, which I think is ultimately going to be good for the team. I believe her name is Michaela. I hope that she becomes on the starting lineup because I really like how she plays and I think that she'd be beneficial. But I mean, the players that they're going to get back in the trade I think is good. And then the capital that they're going to have for the future will be good. So I'm just hoping they come back rejuvenated from this break and just, you know, do what they need to do and ultimately end up making the playoffs. So that's something there. I think the Fever are doing pretty well for the most part. They did lose their last game against the Dallas Wings, which I really thought that they were going to win. So there was something there. Caitlin did get the assist record though, 19 assists in the game, and there's this whole conversation about stat padding and stuff like this. Honestly, I don't really care because if there's a record, like, I don't mind players trying to go for it, so I think it's like on both sides and everything. I can say that because y'all say Angel was trying to stat pad and win everything, but whenever Caitlin does it, y'all mute. So I mean, I think that they just try to make certain excuses and stuff like that. Like, it is what it is. Like, it was something that was really cool to see her break, so congratulations to her, and just excited for what that brings. I'm going to be watching the Olympic Games and seeing them compete and everything. I saw that one exhibition match that they had, and hopefully they end up winning. Some people felt like because they lost to the WNBA team, like, oh, it really looks bad. I mean, I don't think so. Like someone said, they're probably going to be their hardest competition and stuff like that, and, you know, they're going up against really good players and whatever, and so that's something there. I mean, Brandon Stewart still drops, 30? Ajawilson was absolutely incredible. She had a really good game and as well. So I mean, it happens. I wanted Team WA to win and they did, so I was happy to see that. Cool to see Caitlin and Angel Reese be rookies and get to be all-star. I really want to get their all-star jerseys at some point. And so yeah, I just really enjoyed All-Star Weekend, and those are kind of just my updates on stuff that I've seen this season so far, and like with it being the break and all that stuff. Something else I really wanted to talk about was this funny video that I saw, and it was basically for a player of the month. They gave it to Sabrina Ionescu and she had a great month, so congratulations to her. But they accidentally posted a video of Caitlinclark highlights. I have my own screen recording on Twitter that I'm gonna share, but this is just so funny to me and everything, because how do you mess up as a social media admin this badly? And I've done it multiple times this season too, like mixing up players and stuff like that. But yeah, here's the video.
And the vision from Clark. She's got 5 assists in just over 5 minutes. Indiana has numbers here. Clark looks to take advantage. Clark launches and hits a three. 18-5 run here for the Mystics after the Fever rattle off the first 5. Clark trying to answer, and does with a three.
Well, that'll get you back in it quickly.
Also, something exciting is that Angel is going to be on the Unrivaled League, and that's something that's going to begin in January, and I think it's going to go through March, so that's definitely going to be something that's cool to see her playing as well. So I'm just very excited. This is like my first WNBA season, so getting to see how everything works and like watching all these players and getting new favorites has been something that's really fun for me, so excited to finish out the year. So that was my thoughts on the All-Star game and just some extra thoughts on the season and everything. I thought this would be the perfect time to make this video. Again, sorry for it being late. I have some other basketball videos that'll be on the end screen somewhere, but let me know what you guys thought of All-Star Weekend. What were your favorite moments? Who are your favorite players? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? And let's continue that conversation. But I definitely want to make more basketball related videos in the future and stuff like that. I think it's fun to talk about.